Matapos ang ilang taong paghihintay, Davao-Samal Connector Bridge Project matutuloy pa nga ba? Panoorin at alamin. Let's go. After the groundbreaking ceremony, supposedly scheduled last September, hit a snag due to concerns and oppositions of some affected parties, DPWH officials meets with stakeholders to ensure the environmental sustainability of Davao-Samal Bridge project. With the instruction of the Department of Public Works and Highways Secretary Mark Villar, a coordination meeting was held recently to push through with the implementation of the 3.98-kilometer bridge project that will connect Island Garden City of Samal to Davao City. Secretary Villar said that DPWH officials are in talks with the stakeholders to guarantee that they are addressing environmental concerns and doubts of the project before they begin the design and construction activities targeted by January next year. The meetings in Samal Island and Davao City were spearheaded by DPWH Undersecretary for Unified Project Management Office, Operations and Technical Services Emil Sadain, and attended by DPWH UPMO Roads Management Cluster 2 Director Sharif Mads Muhasim, Davao del Norte Governor Edwin Hubahib, Island Garden City of Samal Mayor Al David Uy, and other stakeholders of the project dubbed as Samal Island to Davao City Connector or SIDC. The SIDC project, which is included in the Build program of the Duterte administration, is proposed as a 4-lane bridge in Southern Corridor to connect Samal Circumferential Road in Barangay Limao, Samal Island to Davao City between R. Castillo Daang Maharlika Junction. The proposed bridge over Pakiputan Strait will provide a resilient and reliable transportation link between Metro Davao and Samal Island, enhancing internal mobility and external linkage to support the growth potential of Davao region as envisioned by President Rodrigo Roa Duterte and Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte. Currently, locals and tourists can get to Samal Island via scheduled 20 to 45 minute ferry boat ride from Davao City. According to Yusek Sadain, while right-of-way acquisition may still pose a major challenge in the course of implementation of the bridge project, DPWH negotiation efforts were continuously being carried out to all affected stakeholders to come up with an amicable agreement the soonest time possible. In May 2020, the City Environment and Natural Resources Office and the Department of Environment and Natural Resources Region 11 has already issued a certification clearance citing that the SIDC project site is not within the National Integrated Protected Area System. According to a 2019 project description report submitted to the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, the land section of the bridge lies within a predominantly resort-developed areas within the southern section of Barangay Kaliklik and close to the border of the adjoining Barangay Limao from the side of Samal Island. Among the proposed alignments, the final landing site of the bridge project will be positioned between the Paradise Island Beach Resort and Costa Marina Beach Resort and will be near Mercado Subdivision, which are said to be the indirect impact areas in Samal Island. The report said the bridge will enhance the economic activities in Davao City and the Island Garden City of Samal, and through this proposed bridge, Samal Island may even become one of the world-class tourist destinations in the long run. Meanwhile, the report also stated that demolition, excavation, pile driving, and bridge structure construction may result in changes in channel beds and impacts on fish and aquatic life. Davaoenos strongly supports the project, and the same support were echoed by the local government unit of the Island Garden City of Samal. However, The project has been facing delays after strong opposition from the Rodriguez family of Samal Island, whose properties will be affected by the construction of the bridge. The Rodriguez family owns the Paradise Island Beach Resort and Costa Marina Beach Resort, collectively referred to as Paradise Reef, which were chosen as the bridge final landing site in Samal Island, threatening the rich marine life in the area. Based on the marine assessment commissioned by the Rodriguez family, marine scientists found that Paradise Reef has rich benthic communities composed of coral reefs, seagrass meadows, and reef fish population. The study, led by marine biologists Dr. Filipina Soto and Dr. Cleto Nanola, concluded that the bridge current realignment will irreversibly, irreparably, and incalculably destroy coral reefs in the area. That project consultant OVE Arup, who conducted a feasibility study of the project, wrongly selected the landing site for the bridge and should have considered other proposed bridge landing sites such as El Paril Beach Resort, Paradise Island Beach Resort, and Bridgeport Damosa, which are found to be the least biologically productive area, thus less marine and environmentally adverse impact. This issue has pushed the Rodriguez family's opposition on the bridge realignment, launching an online signature campaign seeking to realign the bridge to save Paradise Reef. It also vows to challenge the bridge alignment to the court by filing a writ of kalikasan and exhaust all legal means should there be no amicable agreement to be made. However, DPWH Undersecretary for Unified Project Management Office, Operations and Technical Services, Emil Sadain, stressed that the alignment identified in the feasibility study conducted by Hong Kong-based consultant OVE Arup was final. Yusik Sadain explained that the bridge project is working in a very limited space that considers both the navigational channel and the aerospace. The bridge final alignment, according to Yusik Sadain, is where the current flow is more perpendicular to the channel width, making it easier for ships to navigate in and out the Pakiputan Strait. It also considers aerospace path since the project site is very close to Davao International Airport, which caps height restrictions for superstructures. Sadain also explained that the alignment was not intentional but solely based on factual and technical data. To address the issue of environmental damage, the proponents of the bridge project promised that it will strictly implement site protection and rehabilitation program for soil erosion control measures and observe best practices in proper construction procedures to minimize the damage to the marine reef. The said bridge project is now under a 20-day substantive environmental impact statement review for the issuance of environmental compliance certificate. As of September, geotechnical investigations were already being carried out as part of preliminaries for a detailed engineering design. The iconic Samal-Davao Connector Bridge project is worth 23 billion pesos, with design and build to be funded by China Loan Financing Facility under China International Development Cooperation Agency or CEDCA. The project's feasibility study was already completed in 2019, while detailed engineering design and construction activities is expected to commence in the first quarter of 2021. While we yet to finally see the groundbreaking, despite the challenges, we are seeing a significant development of the bridge project, and hopefully, the construction to finally take off and gain its momentum next year. What do you think about the Davao Samal Connector Bridge project? Share your thoughts in the comment section below.
Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell.